Okay, we're on page 286, lesson 91, and we're covering order of operations with sign numbers and symbols of inclusion. So with positive and negative numbers and parentheses, and in this case we have parentheses and brackets. So we have to remember order of operation anytime we do this. So please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. We're going to start out with minus 2 parentheses, minus 2 minus 3 plus 1 parentheses, and then minus bracket, parentheses, minus 3 minus 2, and then times 4, close the bracket. So we have two sets of parentheses that we need to simplify to start with. So we have minus 2, and then this minus 2 minus 3 would be minus 5, because like signs you add and keep the sign. And now we have minus 5 plus 1. So those are unlike signs. So we subtract, take the sign on the bigger number. So that would be a negative 4. Bring down the minus from here. Bracket. Minus 3 minus 2 is negative 5. And that's times 4. So now here we still have to finish this before we can move forward. So minus 2 times minus 4 minus negative 5 times 4 is negative 20. So here we have negative times negative is positive 8. Negative times negative is positive 20. So 8 plus 20 is 28. Okay, if you need to look at this again, feel free to go back and watch the video again. Okay, the next one is minus 2, parentheses, minus 2 minus 3 times 5, minus 2 bracket, 3 minus 5, parentheses 2 plus 2 bracket. Okay, so that looks a little bit different because this 2 is after the parentheses. It's not any different than had it been right here in front of the parentheses. It still means multiply whatever comes out of here. Okay, so in this first parentheses here, we still have to follow this. So we have to do multiplication and division before we can do any addition, subtraction. So this is going to be minus 2. And then negative 3 times 5 is negative 15. Okay, moving forward. 3 minus 5, that's unlike signs. So we subtract. Take the sign on the bigger number, which is negative. I'll leave that in parentheses so that I remember I have to multiply it times this 2. Okay, from left to right, we've got negative 2 again. Minus 2 minus 15, like signs, add, keep the sign. So minus 17. Minus 2, bracket. Negative 2 times positive 2 is negative 4. Okay. So now we can multiply here. Negative times negative is, right, that's positive. 2 times 17 is 34. Then minus 2. Inside we have minus 4 plus 2, so that's unlike signs. Subtract, keep the sign on the bigger number. So then we have, finally, we have one more multiplication, so that's 34. And negative 2 times negative 2 is positive 4. And then 34 plus 4 is 38. Now, it's super important that you guys not try to do more than one thing at a time. I know you're going to be tempted to just get this thing over with, but that's when we make mistakes, is when we try to do more than one step at a time. So please try to at least go as slowly as I did in these two examples so that we avoid that kind of mistake. All right, you guys have a good day, and I will see you on Wednesday.